distinguish like I was, you know. There wouldn't be any need for your parents to spend so much money seeing you through the university, and at the end of it all, you may not be able to, say one or two things that will, make them proud of you, you know, so that they will congratulate you that after all the money they spent, it wasn't it wasn't in vain, you know. Yes. So even as at this material time, I know that you will excel. You will excel. Because who is teaching you excelled in academics? Well, who is teaching you, you know, uh, is not a dullard. So why will you be a dullard? You will get it. So we have told you that whenever you differentiate sin x, you're coming out with what? Cos x. And whenever you differentiate cos x, you are coming out with minus sin x. And when you differentiate tan x, you have what we call sec squared x, secant squared x. You know, when we differentiate sin x, we get cosine x. When we differentiate cosine x, you get minus sin x. And when you differentiate tangent of x, you get secant of what? Secant squared x. These are just the way it is. And thank God for our, our predecessors that were able to, come up with, discover all these things. And these are the basis. These are the foundation upon which whatever we're doing this day, is focused on or relies on. You see, so like the sine x, cos x, and tangent of x. I go back to it again. I say each time you differentiate sine x, we are coming out with a cosine x, and each time we differentiate cosine x, we are coming out with what? Minus sine x. And if we differentiate tangent of x, do realize that tan x is equal to cos x over sin x over cos x. Yes, the tangent of x is the same thing as sin x over cos x. Sin x over cos x is the same thing as what? Tan x. And then when we differentiate sin x with respect to cos x, we come out with secant squared x. Secant squared x. Shall we now see one problem again? Suppose we are asked to find cosine 7x. We want to differentiate cos 7x by the the necessary format. We shall now put y to be a function of what? Cos 7x. We say y is equal to cos 7x. Y is equal to cos 7x. Now, in this case, now we have cos, we have what? The straight line equation 7x. Now, let us say that our y is equal to, our u is equal to 7x. If we differentiate 7x, we come back with what? 7. That's what we have. There's a slope of 7x is equal to what? 7. And then, shall we now differentiate cos? Of course, if we differentiate cos, because what we're going to have now is what? Y is going to give us what? Cos u, since our u is equal to 7x. In other words, our dy over dx is going to produce what? Minus sine u. Minus sine u. Now, therefore, our dy over dx is going to give us du over dx multiplied by what? Dy over what? Du. Now, do realize that our du dx is what? Our du dx is equal to what? 7 times our dy du is what? Minus what? Sine what? U. Now, what's our u? Our u is equal to 7x. Replace u with what? 7. So that what we have now is 7 times minus sine 7 what? X. So that 7 times minus sine 7x will yield minus 7 sine what? 7x. This is the gradient function of this. Minus 7 sine 7x. Minus 7 sine 7x. Minus 7 sine 7x. And that is the answer. Now we see one more. Supposing we have that y is equal to cos 4x. The y is equal to cos 4x. Y is equal to cos 4x. In this case, we have our u, we have our what? Y. Now, if we say that, you do realize that you will assign u to the part of the function that has x. So our u is going to give us what? 4x. U is going to give us 4x, so that our du over what? Dx is going to give us what? 4. Final. 4. Then what our y is going to give us cos what? U. Knowing fully well that our dy over what? Dx, dy over du is going to give us minus sine u. Minus sine u. And if we agree with that, we talk about our dy over what? Dx, which is the slope function of this. Therefore, dy dx is going to give us du upon what? Dx multiplied by what? Dy upon what? Du. If you cancel out du, we'll come back with what? Dy dx. So that we have 4, which is our du dx, multiplied by minus sine u, our sine u. Of course, you know that our sine u is what? Sine what? Is a 4x. Therefore, we have minus 4 sine what? 4x. As our what? As our slope of the function. Good.